Hello, pilots of the internet. Welcome to Foldable Flight. My name is Kyle, and this is where I teach you how to fold paper airplanes that will blow your mind. And I'm really excited to show you guys the plane we have for you today. This is actually a collaboration between me and Josh from JDOrigami, and it's called Blue Baron. Josh designed the folding sequence for this plane while I designed the template. And you should definitely head over to his channel to check it out because Josh has a ton of awesome paper airplane content there and also some origami content as well. So just click that card in the top right corner. Now taking a look at the plane, you can see that it has a nice locking mechanism like most of the planes that I post to this channel. And that holds it together as it flies so none of the layers come untucked. And you can also see that this is probably a hybrid between a dart and a glider. It has pretty wide wings, but you can kind of control how wide those wings are, and that will determine how nice it glides versus how fast it flies. And I folded this one using ASTROBRIGHTS Celestial Blue paper, but if you head over to Josh's Patreon page, which I'll leave a link to that in the description below, you can download the foldable template for free, and your plane can look like this, which obviously is way cooler when you have the template. So be sure to head over there and check that out. Let's see it in flight. All you'll need in order to fold Blue Baron is an 8.5 by 11 inch sheet of paper. But if you have a ruler on hand, you may want to grab it because along the way we'll either have to make a few estimations or a few measurements. We'll begin by folding in half from right to left. And then at this point we'll take this left corner, which is the raw edge, and we want to take this right edge, or top edge, sorry, and fold it to our right edge. And that should make a nice triangle. And then we'll unfold that. And now I'm going to take this edge, again, the top edge, and fold it to the crease we just made. And then I'll turn it down like that. Next, I want to pull this edge here down to our folded edge here. So you can see what that looks like. I'm just swinging this whole paper like that and creasing like so. And so now this, if we open up our plane, is what it should look like. But we actually want to do that on the other side as well, so I'll fold it back in half. And now I will fold this triangle, taking the top edge to the left edge. And then I'll open that up. And now I want to take the top edge to the crease we just made. And now I will flip that over and pull this whole edge so that this edge here lands on this edge here. Okay, now we can open our whole plane up. And our next step is we want to fold this point down to somewhere around here. And our reference will be this intersection right here. We want to make our crease go right through that intersection. So you can see I've kind of pinched just to check where I am. And now I can crease right through there. And you want to make sure that you land your point on this center line. And if you need to brush out these edges because they're bubbling, go ahead and do that. And now we can proceed to the next step. We're going to pull this edge in like so. And you have a couple references, and this is the point where you might want to measure. But I'm just going to do an estimation, and if you have the template, there's actually a line that I'll show you in a second that will help you fold this step. But I want to pull this edge in, and what I'm trying to achieve is I want this distance between this line here and this corner of the paper to be about 1 centimeter. And then I want the distance from this point here to the center of my paper at the top to be about 3.5 centimeters. So if you want to use your ruler to measure that out, that'll help you. If you're folding with the template, there's a line that will help you, and I'll show you that right after I make this crease. So it should look about like this. And again, here's the template. If I have my paper like so, I can fold it and look for this gray line. So you can see that line right there, and that's the line you want to crease on if you're using the template. And we'll move back just to using this regular paper. Once you've done one side, you can fold your plane in half like this, and you can fold your other side to match by flipping it over and using the first side as a reference, and you just want to land your crease right on the line you already made on the other side. And symmetry is always more important than getting any crease exactly correct. So if you did not quite get it 1 centimeter and 3.5 centimeters on the other side, you still want to just match this side to that side rather than trying to get it exactly those measurements on this side. So once we've done that, we'll unfold it. And next, we're just folding in where we land this top edge on our center crease. And then we'll do the same thing on the other side. And your plane should look like this. Next, we want to fold this portion right here up. And our reference is that we want the crease we make to intersect right at the edge where it hits these layers here and here. And again, we want to make sure to land our point on that center crease. And then we'll unfold that and just fold the tip down a little bit, about 1/2 inch, like so, and fold it back this way again. And that's just performed our lock. So now we can fold the plane in half like so, and all that's left to do is fold our wings. And again, on the template, there's actually a line. I'll show you. If you can see very closely, there's this line, and it's not showing up very well on the camera on the white. But that line will show you exactly the crease mark you want to make for your wings. If you're not using the template, you may measure about 1 centimeter on this side from the point up to where you start your crease, and about 4.5 centimeters up the back. I'm just going to estimate, and fortunately there's a nice margin for error here. Like we were talking about before, the size you fold your wings will dictate whether it flies more like a dart or more like a glider, but it's going to fly well in either scenario. And once I've folded one wing, I'll just flip it over and fold this side to match. And like I said before, matching your sides is more important than getting it exactly correct. So if you want exactly 1 centimeter in the front and 4.5 centimeters in the back, that is no problem. Just match the two sides together. And there you go. You have a finished blue Baron. Go outside, give it a throw, and let me know how far it flies. And again, be sure to check out Josh's origami channel, JDOrigami. He has some awesome stuff there. Be sure to subscribe for more awesome paper airplane content by clicking on my channel icon in the top right corner. Or check out another one of my videos here. And if you really like what I do, head over to foldableflight.com or patreon.com/foldableflight. And as always, thank you for watching.